Testing. Hello. I believe you can hear me. Yes? Oh my god. Sorry about the wait. Hello. Hi. It's me, the local of the virtual of the bakers, Salty Kichi. Hi. Hello there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot a lot of things, so I had to really quickly write things down. So I apologize about the very, very long delay today. I actually still need to go grab one or two more things because I want to try to actually have a headphones, but I have headphones right now currently. So everything I'm hearing, everything you probably hear, I can't hear right now. I can't hear anything. So there's an issue with that front. So I need tick, 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 tickly, quick, quickly. I have a, well, I need to really quickly try to. I now try to grab my headset. Okay. So, this should work now. I think. I don't know how to tap. Okay. Works now. I'm so. Okay, that's very weird. I don't understand technology. Anyways, that's close enough, I think. I can hear some things. Can I hear everything? No, but I can hear some. Is everything good? Is everything too loud? How is everything? Audio? Is audio okay? That is what I'm worried about. Alright. I think we did. I think that's it. Sorry about all that kerfuffle, but I think we're good. Hello, good morning, Lung. Hello, Lukey. Hello. Hold on, now I gotta actually move some other things around. Oh my god. Sorry, this is my first time streaming, I guess. Oh my god. Alright. I'm assuming now that audio is okay. My headset's gonna be a finicky little thing, but yeah, we're gonna actually be doing some stuff and things today. You don't know how we're gonna make hot dogs. Well, I will very much show you how to make hot dogs. It's a bit of a process, but I have everything needed to I have everything written down to what I need to do. So, with all that now, all that silly little troubleshooting nonsense is done. That took a good 15 minutes. We'll actually be able to start stream today. But we're not gonna make the hot dogs first, because those are gonna take the shortest amount of time to do. In the grand scheme of it all. Just like most things in the kitchen, you want to make sure that you at least wash your hands first. So I'll really quickly wash my hands. And, let's see here. Let's see. So, we're first gonna be making the thing that's gonna just take a long time to make. As you can see, I made a little prep list, as you can all see what's going on in my head through the entirety of stream, so you all can understand what I'm going through in my head right now. Also try to keep track of 2 chats at once. That's gonna be fun. But, we're gonna first be making some sourdough, because I've been wanting to make sourdough for a good while now. And, well, why not? But not today. Alright, these headphones are already getting on my nerves now because they're flashing in and out. I can't hear and I can't tell. Alright, hold on, give me a sec. I never needed this headset to begin with. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be... I think I'm just gonna be deaf again. I don't think I'm gonna be hearing anyone. Oh boy. No, I really should have done this troubleshooting stuff before I streamed today, huh? Well, I mean, the scuff is all part of the process. No, it's charm. It's charm, if you will. It's charm, right? Anyways, what's the fish's name? His name is Jeffrey. Actually, to be fair, I'm not sure if it even is a guy. However, I have been calling it a guy, so it is a guy. Alright, just give me a little bit more time. And, alright. Hey, everyone in chat, especially in Twitch chat. If someone raids me, please let me know. I am so in the dark right now. I do not have any audio cue. Actually, I can give myself an audio cue. There we go. Now I can hear my audio, but I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background too. Alright. Good. That took a lot of time, but here we are actually doing some stuff and things. So, I'm not sure how often I'd have talked about this because I love... Might be a bit of a fun fact, but I love making bread. And a part about that love is making, a part of that love is being able to not make sourdough for 1 month before feeling like, oh geez, what am I baking? What am I even doing anymore, you know? I'm weird like that, I guess, but in my head, I need to bake at least, like, 1 to 4 sourdoughs a month, or I will go clinically insane. It's the grind set. It's the grind set, okay? I do not understand. I do not understand the wheres. I don't understand the whys. It's just that it must be the way that it is. So, I'm going to be making some sourdough before we get started today. So, not gonna do anything crazy, honestly, with this sourdough. It's just a simple thing to make. It's like a safety blanket, you know? You know, the idea of like how a safety blanket is like, man, I feel safe with this. There's nothing that can go wrong. You see, with me in baking, I like making sourdough where it's like, oh man, I just feel safe because I know how to make sourdough, and I just had a realization of I almost just screwed this up. Because I was measuring, I haven't made sourdough in so long, and so long is being like a week. I haven't made a sourdough in a week, and that still like bothers me. I'm weird, I don't know why I work the way that I do. But that is just the way I think. I'm trying to go to YouTube. Jeez.
Jeffrey not being a part of the cooking stream, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not cooking Jeffrey. I would never cook Jeffrey. First of all, there's not much meat he can provide. Second of all, he is my only companion in this cruel, cruel world that we call life. He is my only companion. He is all I have. I need him as much as he needs me. Alright, doubling this recipe. Usually my recipe is 280. 280 times 2, that's 560. So I had to do some quick math there for a moment. Because I almost screwed up this recipe. I was gonna just do the recipe for the amount for how much, what is it? How much, not bread flour, how much what is it? What is it called? What is it called? How much bread flour I would actually need. But that would be a little bit too much water. So I need to go 560. Alright. Something I like to do with my sourdough is when I get my starter, I put it in a separate container. So then when I need to measure out the water, I do this. I get it in its container, so that when I get the starter and the water together, I can just fix it by hand. Just shake it together like a cocktail, I guess. A ferocious, yeasty cocktail of sour and flour. You know what? That's like a good like motto. Sour and flour. Oh, that's like a really good motto for like baking. Oh yeah, our bakery, we like sour and flour. That's funny, I might need to write that down actually. That's good. I like that. But now the reason why I do that is one, it cleans out the container that I put the starter in quicker. And also, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there is a lot of foam, like an extreme amount of foam. That foam is air. Aeration is where the natural yeast is. The natural yeast will help leaven and grow the actual loaf itself. So it's very beneficial to get as much air as possible. Look, you can even see how foamy it is. See? Extremely foamy. Can you hear it? I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's very foamy. Ooh, shoot! That would have been bad. Whew. But I don't make mistakes here. I'm just that good at baking. No mistakes. Only accidental accidents, but they don't happen often. Okay, so I've essentially just put my yeast in together with my yeast and water together, and that's all mixed. And now all I have to do now is mix the flour. Usually for one recipe it's 428. That is 428 856. I'm not good at the math sometimes. I just have to take a second to just really do the math real quick. Need 800 grams. 856, 49, 45, 56. Alright. Easy math. And, oh, there goes my phone. Now I need like... It's cold, so the ferment's gonna be slower, so now since the weather's colder... Actually, what's the weather outside? It's 40... It's 43, is it humid though? It's fairly warm, so maybe instead of going for 20 or going for 10, I might want to go for 9. Sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking this stuff out loud, like, it's like... It's my inner monologue, I'm sorry. I didn't mean a monologue like that. Alright. I usually, for my recipe, for my sourdough, I usually go for 10 grams. But there are some other things I need to take into account to where it's like, yeah, I can't do 5 grams or 10 grams as I normally do. 10 grams is like the perfect amount for like bread and stuff. But sometimes too much yeast, too much salt can actually kill my bread, or at least make it leaven a lot slower, and then it's not going to be as big as it's going to be. And unfortunately, I don't have the amazing amount of time as I normally would. So I just had to do a little bit of maths. Salt is addicted to sourdough. I mean, yeah, I agree with them. Addicted to sourdough. Baking is a science, cooking is an art. Bro, this is way more complicated than I thought. It's not that complicated, really. I just make it sound complicated. Because I'm also doubling the recipe. If you want to make sourdough, all you're gonna have to really do is just go like, okay, so... follow the recipe, and that's it. That's all you really need to do. Like, the most important thing about baking is just following the this is just for anything, really. For cooking, for baking, you follow the recipe to a fine T. You do not miss a single step, because there's reasons why the recipes are built the way they are. So, anyways, I'm putting on a glove this time because I don't feel like having my hands itchy. I'm not sure if anyone in chat may or may not know, but this is kind of ironic to say this out loud once more, but I'm allergic to sour starter. Well, not allergic, but sensitive to it. To where my hands will become extremely irritated and itchy. So, it's annoying, it's weird, and it's frustrating. However, I make do by just either dealing with it, or just, well, that's usually the thing. I usually want to deal with it. Well, not want to, I just usually end up dealing. However, today, I don't know, I feel a little, like, lazy. Lazy? I guess lazy. I just don't feel like dealing with the itchy hands today. So, here I am, using my bowl scraper here, plastic bowl scraper, and just scraping on the sides and just holding it together. Yeah, the thing about my sourdough recipe is that it's very, very simple, despite of all the math nonsense I was just talking about a few moments ago. But, like, you don't really need to knead it. You really just need to mix it together into a homogenized ball of dough. It's big. Big old thing of dough. Yeah, I know I'm kneading it right now, and I just said you don't really need to knead it, but listen, I like being thorough, okay? Don't need to be as thorough, though at the same time, if you don't be as thorough, you're gonna have to be doing this a lot longer than you normally would. But, anyways, there we go. It should be a little tacky at first, but just due to the nature of sourdough being a lot more sticky, we can just kind of let it be, and we'll come back to it at a later time. As we come back to it, it will be, what was I talking about? It will be a lot more easier to work with. We're just gonna give it a bit of time to rest. R&R. So we're not done with the bread baking yet. Now we are going to be making milk bread. I'm making milk bread for two reasons. One, I just want the milk bread. I want a milk bread loaf. Because last stream we made milk bread rolls and they turned out really, really good. I want milk bread, just a loaf of milk bread, so I can make, like, I don't know, good sandwiches. Grilled cheese. Turkey BLTs, if you will, even. I might even make myself one for lunch, but we'll see. But I just want to make that. And on top of that, I want to experiment with portioning again. I did that with brioche, but I feel like with milk bread, we can be a little bit more lenient on the dough. So, we're gonna see if I can make more or less, and blah, 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 blah. We'll find that out fairly soon. So, first things first, gotta plug in this boy right here. This bad boy. This new lad I got. New mixer. New mixer. New mixer. Heavy duty. Very heavy duty. My parents have decided to upgrade my mixer for me for Christmas. And it's a lovely little guy. It's gray. But listen, I don't care. It's gray. Meh. I was gonna say, man, let me complain about this and be like how some spoiled brats, when they get like a car, it's like, oh, it's not the right color, but it's like, it's a mixer. I don't need it to be fashionable. No one's gonna watch me how to bake, right? You don't watch me to bake, right? You just watch me because, I have personality. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I have personality. Funny. Anyways. I now have to make a tangzong, and then I have to make bread. I gotta make milk bread. Essentially, what I'm just saying, I just gotta make I gotta make some other things before we get started with the actual mixing itself. By the way, these recipes, for the bread at least, for the sausage that we're gonna make, the hot dogs today, those are gonna be done, what is it? That recipe is picked off online. I do not know hot dog recipes, and I cannot make hot dog recipes just on the spot like that. So I have looked up a recipe, and one that I have done before, so I know that it can be executed, and I know it can be done right. Okay, I need to make a tangzong. I believe I've already talked about tangzong before, bread slurry, all this sort of stuff. But the bread slurry, or tangzong, whatever you want to call it, is used as a quote-unquote natural, because you're not using like chemicals, a natural bread softener. So it's very good for bread and such. Okay. Oh my god, on the dime with that. Jeez, I'm just good at measure. I have a good measure today. Jeez. That's good luck right there. That's a good omen. Okay, but how much can I alter the recipe without ruining it? That is for you to find out and me not to answer. You want to find that out, you're more than welcome to do that on your own time. So at the same time, I will tell you, my recipes are generally very experimental. So that is all on you. If you make a mistake, my problem anymore. Oh my god, why is it being so weird? I'm just trying to look at my chat. Okay. I have now realized I am not going to be able to look at Twitch and YouTube at the same time. If someone on Twitch says hi, I will say all the highs right now. Hi, hello, hello, hi, hello. Okay. Because I can't focus on two at once. I don't have the attention span. ADHD? I don't know. Anyways, for this, now I need to put in only 45 grams of flour? Bread flour, yes. Yeah, as simply as done as that, I'm just gonna now mix it. With a whisk, mix it until it's all mixed together and there's no clumps. Just doing this now so that when I do boil it, there's no clumpiness, there's no like weird clumps in the mix. This helps smooth out the paste itself. And now I'm just gonna get that to a boil until it's nice and pasty. Alright. So now I need to make, now I just need to get some milk. I need 200 grams of milk. So actually, wait, hold on. 200 grams of milk. Ah, perfect. Do you like horror games? I'm iffy on horror games. Yeah, I like horror games as much as the next guy, I guess, but I don't like playing them by myself, if that makes sense. If I play a horror game, I need to play it with someone else, or I just don't like it. I don't know, I just don't like getting jump scared. I feel like getting jump scared in a horror game is kind of like really dumb. So I just don't like getting jump scared that often. I don't know what to tell you. They're fun though. Like, if we talk about like Lethal Company, which is kind of a horror game, and we talk about, I don't know what else is a horror game that I've played. Phasmophobia, like those games. Those are good horror games that I like to play. They're fun. doing two things at once right now. I'm running to my microwave and I'm trying to mix this so it doesn't clump up together. And I love multitasking. There we go, now it's thickening. Okay, there we go. I was just mixing it on heat, and now as you can see, it's nice and thick now. But there is something I have been told of a good way to check if your tangzong is actually cooked all the way, and I am simply just going to see if it works. So the way that I was told about with this procedure. Okay, so it's warm now, good. Put my milk in the bowl, and I'm also gonna mix in some cream. I like to add cream into my what is it? My milk bread. It adds a bit more richness, even though I now kind of feel like it's a little redundant now, because now I actually add butter to my thing. But I digress. Cream is cream. Cream is always great, you know? Gonna make sure I get as much cream in there as possible. It also helps cool it down a little bit too. The milk that I might just nuked. So anyway, this way to test out if a tangzong is cooked. The way I've been told about how a tangzong can be cooked or not is essentially of how if it floats in water. If it floats, it's good. If it doesn't float, you have to cook it longer. So I'm gonna take a little second here to find out. Just gotta mix it together, make sure it's all one thing. So it's not floating. So I suppose I gotta cook it longer. I wonder if there's a point of no return though. The friend I was talking to about this was kind of vague about this. He was saying like, oh yeah, once it starts floating, it's good. But he didn't really say like, oh, but if you cook it too long, it doesn't float. So I'm not sure how thorough this is gonna be. However, I like trying new things, and if I can make this milk bread even better, and I've never heard of this advice before, and I've never really even been able to tell if a tangzong has been cooked or not, this is a good way to find out. This stream is called a test kitchen after all, you know? My hand's getting a workout right now, though. Let's see this. A lot more creamy looking now. Doesn't really look too much different, but I'm gonna see if it can float or not. Maybe it's overcooked, who knows? Nope. Still not floating. Dropping like an anchor. Alright. Well, I'll cook that longer, but I'm going to also first move some stuff out of the way, because I need yeast. Alright. I was thinking I should probably measure out this yeast before I actually get some more stuff done. Just due to how long this is probably going to take, the Tangzong, I want to make sure that I'm at least going to be right. I mean, not right. That I'm at least multitasking and making the best of my time. Good practice. If there's something I know I'm not that grand at, it's timing. So I gotta try and work on that. Right. 14 grams of... So mix that into the little mix. Gotta bloom the yeast. So gotta make sure it's all ready. As I start cooking the Tangzong some more still. I am wondering what I'm looking for this Tangzong. I haven't really followed a recipe much with a Tangzong. Well, I mean, I have, but I can't really remember much to it. Maybe I'm making it too wet. Maybe I'm making it too thick. Maybe there is just something wrong, but I do not know. Well, we're about to find out today. I'm a person that doesn't really do much research. The only research I do is field research, so... And we're about to find out. That's what I'm actually getting, my arm's getting tired. Yeah, I wish I could... Can you see what's going on right now? Oh, you can't really. What a shame. I would go like this or something, but then I start burning myself. Yeah. I'm not so sure if it's supposed to get thicker or thinner, because by the looks of it right now, it's getting a lot thinner, which is interesting. Oh wait, I just also realized I have the ability just to move that a little bit. Move this here. And now you can see me actually mix it. Wow! There we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing this for a while. Trying to make sure that it's getting cooked in some manner. I honestly have no idea what I'm looking for here. I'm just taking advice from my friend here, and I don't really know the basis of what he really understands. The basis that he understands, but he knows a lot more about bread baking than I do. Although I will say that I probably bake more than him. He probably knows a lot more of the like technique and other sort of stuff. Like he knows the more nitty gritty. I just kind of bake. I bake and find out. But yeah, by the looks of it, no, I still need to let it cook more. It's starting to flow, so I imagine we're getting somewhere. Which is kind of interesting to think about, because that means for the entirety of this time of making milk bread, I've been undercooking this. So I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens if I do make this correctly. What is it gonna look like? Is it actually gonna look like the milk bread of my dreams? Is it gonna actually look like an amazing sort of milk bread that I see online, on the Instagrams? Not sure. Dak, what did I miss? You did not miss much. I've moved my mixer and I'm still mixing this Tangzong. We are still having a grand old time. And I want to tell you that my arm is getting kind of tired. I'm not used to this motion, mixing for a long period of time. Moving my wrist like this gets me tired out. Alright. Let's see here. I don't think this is gonna become any more different than it already is. I think this is probably as best as gonna be. I've already cooked it this far, so I might as well keep going, you know? I'm already so far in, I just don't feel like turning back at this. Though my arms are getting tired. Oh yeah, remember, we're making hot dogs today! Yeah, I know, we're making hot dogs today, and I know I'm taking my time when I make this, but listen, it's all a part of the process of making a hot dog. For a hot dog, you need to have a bun, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. Just taking a really long time to make it. What if I just let it bubble? I don't want to mix it anymore, because really the only point of mixing it is just so it doesn't burn, but I just keep mixing it every so often on low heat. Right? If that's the case, I'm just going to start measuring out the other ingredients. Because my arm is tired. Okay, there we are. Definitely is looking like something, I'll say that much. It almost looks like BOOKLET. Very strange look. Alright. Anyways, enough dilly-dallying with that. Let's put stuff into a bowl. Stuff being flour. 566. Alright. I need more flour soon. Gotta refill my bucket. Jeez. 566. 566. 566. There you go, 566. I shouldn't need flour anymore today. Alright. Zong is definitely taking a shape of its own thing. This bread slurry is definitely looking like something. I just don't know. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, honestly. But hopefully this makes it into a better bread. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Perhaps it's done, because it's actually like balling up into a dough here. Maybe it's done. Alright, you know what? I've taken it far enough. I'm now just getting impatient with it. We're good with this. We're good. I'm impatient. So now I've thoroughly cooked this thing. I'm now gonna just take it into a different container and try and take as much of it as I can out. Go. And now I'm gonna just throw it in my freezer so it cools off a lot. Alright, well, not the freezer. Going in the refrigerator. Alright, mixing. I need 90 grams of sugar. There you go, 90 grams. About 15 grams of salt. Butter, but I forgot to salt in some butter today. Is that the only thing I'm missing? Milk, the tangzong, yeast, milk, flour, yeah, I just need to get the butter. Well, I got enough butter, hopefully. I definitely got a lot right here. I only need about 111, I believe. I already forgot, I'm not sure. 111, I believe. That's what my recipe is. I think that's about a stick. Wow, I could not be any more right. I think it's perfectly enough. Yes. I do gotta soften it real quick, so. Alright. Now it should be nice and good. Good. Okie dokie. Artichoke. How is the chat doing? Hey, Salty, what's New Year's bread gonna be? Oh, I guess it's gonna be milk bread and sourdough. Oh wait, what's today? Is today the 30th? Oh shoot, today is the 30th. I did not realize that. It kind of makes me want to make sourdough, you know? I mean, I'm making sourdough today, but that's gonna be baked off today. So maybe I should make a sourdough tomorrow, so when I make a sourdough tomorrow, it's a sourdough from last year and this year, the next year, so... I might do that. That might be a good idea. Thanks for the idea, Temp. But yeah, not much. We're chilling. We're baking. We're doing stuff and things, you know? So, bread that spans the gap. Exactly. Alright. So, into our non-so-commercial, now industrial-sized, big boy! We're gonna throw in the dries I just mentioned. All the dry stuff. We're now gonna put in the rest of this tangzong. That looks very gelatinous. And the butter. Yes. I don't even know what tangzong means. I've been saying that the entirety of this stream. I never realized what actually tangzong actually means. And also, I don't know how loud this thing's gonna be. Oh, that's loud. I hope you're ready to hear an annoying thing in the background now. It's anti-ASMR. You're louder on stream? What do you mean? I'm just as loud as I normally would be. Which isn't very loud at that. I am not a loud guy. You're just... yeah. Take that. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, take that. I sure told you. Yeah, take that. Okay. You're louder than the annoying drill. Yeah. Listen, I have to drill this thing in the wall here. I'm trying to make bread and trying to fill in the gap in my heart. I need to make bread. I must fill my gap in the heart with something that I like. Because I don't have a heart. My heart is bread. That's why I make bread. I need to make my heart again. Oh, that's so loud! Sorry about that. I have to make sure it's getting really thoroughly mixed, so... Yeah. Almost there, though. I really do feel like making cookies, though. Sometimes when I make milk bread, it just makes me I'm making cookies. Okay, actually I'm gonna give you all a bit of knowledge, warning, that's a better word, warning. In the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna make sure that your ears bleed. So you got 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, prepare yourself. That is so annoying loud. Alright, it should be a lot less loud now. There we go. I just had to do that so it gets mixed up very nicely, and now we can just watch that happen. Watch that do its thing. And boy howdy, it is doing something. I just do not know what it is doing. It is just mixing. It's kneading. That's it. I didn't notice the rate. Oh my god, I hate it. I need my headphones, but I can't... I have my headphones on now, but the thing is, I can't reach my headphones from one point to another. But the thing is, I try getting my not airless, I guess it is. It is my wireless one, but... Here, wait, can I just like, stretch this out? Literally stretch it out? Let's see here. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of like, this is kind of uncomfy, but I got my headphones on, and I kind of can't reach the mixer anymore. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put it on and off as I go with today's stream then. It's not a requirement, I guess. I gotta figure that out sometime. Maybe I just need to get a longer cord. coming off the bowl. So usually when dough comes off the side of the bowl like that, it's pretty much ready for resting period. Okay. Yeah, here's our dough. You can't really see it because it's blocked by this, but here we are. It's a little bit it's still a little tacky, but as we let it rest and proof and then we slap it again down, it will come back together. So we'll let that do its thing. Let him proof, let him cook. And now I can, oh wait, no I can't. I was gonna say, now I can finally move the annoying machine, and I forgot. I can't. Because now we can actually make the goddamn hot dogs. Yes, okay. It took us an hour to get here. It took us an hour to get here. Actually, wait, no, we can't yet, because I remembered. I gotta fold my sourdough. But okay, but after I'm done with the sourdough, then we can. But all you need to know is that we are done baking. Not baking, mixing sort of day. So no more of that. How much yeast will you use in the hot dogs? I'm looking straight at the camera right now. I think I'm also not calibrated correctly. Temp, I know you cooked a burger in a pot, but you are not going to tell me that you put yeast in your hot dogs. Ain't no way you do that. No, we don't do that here. No, we don't do that, no. See, I got all minus, actually, no, I do have all the ingredients for it. I have to, climb my counter. Oh wait, no, sourdough first. Sourdough. Alright. Gotta fold him. So, before anyone does ask, I'm not sure if anyone would ask. No, I'm not moving the mixer, first of all. Second of all, there might be some people that question, like, why don't I do the sourdough in the mixer? I don't know what to say other than saying, I can't. Every single time I've tried to make sourdough in a mixing bowl, like a mixer, it always turns out bad. No matter what. So it just doesn't work. Anyways, I am gonna move the mixer now, as I am now going to do a dangerous thing. I'm gonna do that dangerous thing that your parents tell you never to do, because it's so dangerous that you could get hurt, I guess. Are you high on pot? Alucard, I'm not sure if you know, but pot is very illegal in Japan. I don't think he could, and if he did, I don't think he would say it like that. I'm not sure. I just know that in Japan, weed is uber illegal, so that's that. But now I gotta climb the countertop. Yay, I get to be that 6-year-old fantasy of just climbing on your countertop, so don't mind me. Where are the chemicals? Chemicals. Oh, there it is. There we go. I'm safe. Now I gotta wipe down the counter, though. I just put my foot there. I know there's a saying about putting your foot into it, but I don't literally want to put my foot into the food I'm about to make right now. Damn, he got his apron on too. True pro. Of course, I always wear an apron. When I game, when I bake, when I sleep, when I shower. No, maybe not when I shower. But look, I have an apron on right now. Do you not feel immersed? Is this the immersion that you're looking for? I don't know. Sorry. So, with all sausage making, the most important thing to usually have on hand is this dangerous thing right here. Sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is known as a pink curing salt. And essentially what this does, it makes your stuff taste good. It's like MSG. Unfortunately though, unlike MSG, this could kill you. Okay, maybe not kill you, but it'll get you very sick. So, yeah, sodium nitrate can be toxic when not used in the recommended productions. Too much or too little pink curing salt can adversely affect health, taste, and food quality. The distinct pink color is used to differentiate this cure from other salts. The curing salt is not to be used in the place of table salt. Sodium nitrate, not good. However, in small quantities, it's okay. It's like lye. Lye is used in a lot of industrial cleaners and stuff like that that are very toxic and poisonous for you. However, lye is very much used in that lovely twisty little dough thing that we all like to eat called pretzels. So, fun fact. Why are you using that? Yes, but it's used in making pretzels. Exactly. So, using pink cure salt, sodium nitrate, this is what, because that's what pink cure salt is. Pink cure salt 1. There's actually another cure salt, where it's used for more long-term curing, like when you're making kibasi, or if you want to make something that's gonna be aged, like pepperoni, like stuff that takes a lot longer than a week. Usually, rule of thumb, pink cure salt 1 is for 1 week. Pink cure salt 2 is more than 1 week, because 1, 2. It makes sense, right? So I'm using pink cure salt because that's what the recipe says. You usually use it for sausage, you usually use it stuff that cures for a week. You also use this for bacon. This is why, you know why bacon looks pink and flush and looks fresh and not oxidized? This helps in that process of not oxidizing it. Pink cure salt. Why does it exist? How does it exist? How did someone figure out to use this? I do not know. However, I'm going to be making hot dogs today, so I need that. Don't worry though, I'm a professional. Kinda. And I know what to do because I've taken one single class. That one class is gonna carry me, and hopefully I don't get sick. But we are going to find out. Anyways, more importantly, that's just one ingredient we will need. We need more ingredients, such as the more important thing about making sausage. The meat. And the fat. These are not organs. These are not human obtained organs. They are, in fact, beef fat. At my work the other day, we were actually breaking down top round, and it's like, oh wait, I need that. Don't throw it away. Give me that. Give it. So I was like begging my coworker, like, please don't question it. I just need I need that fat. Just give it to me. So, gave it to me, and here I have it. Alright. So, I am using a recipe from Binging with Babish. Wow. Very cool, very cool. And I am just going to follow the recipe as it's described. And kind of go with my sense of knowledge along with it. So I need around 75 grams worth of fat. I need a bowl. Hi Arvid, hello. We're making sausage. Are you here for watching the sausage? We're making the sausage today. You know, come to think of it now, I don't think I needed this much fat because that chunk there is already 184. So, we have quite a bit of fat. But I do need to actually dice it up a bit. Or at least make them into strands, like. Oh, so, also just a random thought, because I think this is kind of funny. when I was starting stream today, I almost killed myself. I know that's really weird just to drop on everyone, but I accidentally almost killed myself today because, you know, I have this bar right here. It's where all my knives are. Here, can I show you it? No, you can't see it. Okay, but there's a magnet here, and I put all my knives there. So I also put my scissors there too. But the funny thing about this outlet thing is that it is directly to an outlet. Like, it is like 5 centimeters away from it. So I was just cutting things, you know? Just like cutting things with my scissors. And as I was putting it away, for some reason my mind was like, I'm gonna put it in the outlet. And I was like this close, and I almost made contact with the outlet. So I was still kind of asleep, but yeah, I would have had a really shocking way to wake up, and love that. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. Trust me, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. You almost electrocuted yourself. Exactly. I almost committed seppuku by accident, so I'm not trying to kill myself today. No. That was an accident. Oh, this stuff is really wet. Okay, so what I got here is top round, I believe. Top round? No, it's chuck. It's a lean piece of beef. That is all you need to know. And it was actually fairly priced too. For this whole thing, it's like $10. Not bad, so I can't complain. Looks kind of oxidized. Yeah, it's kind of oxidized, but it doesn't really matter too much, because at the end of the day, I'm just going to be grinding this all up to begin with, so it's gonna look the same. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna cut them into little strips here. So when I throw them through my grinder, they're gonna get nicely grinded, I guess. I don't know how to commentate over them. I barely know how to commentate over games. How do I commentate over something that I'm doing right now? Okay. Anyways, enough talking, more throwing stuff in a bowl. That is about 800. I need 1,000. So I got a plan, because I also got short ribs. So I can actually take a look at these short ribs here. Oh, these are actually like really nice looking short ribs. Hold on. Hey, whoa, these are really nice. Their marbling is very nice. Dang. Okay. Cool, because I'm now actually gonna take a bit of these. Go for 500, which is half. And now, because these short ribs, I was actually going to trim them off and then make some ground beef so I can make some chili. Because then I'm going to make some chili dogs today as well. And also make like Coney Island hot dogs. We're making dogs today, I'm not sure if you know. But yeah, I'm going to ground some of this meat up. I'm going to save this to the side and we're going to do the recipe. But yeah, these are some really nice short ribs. I didn't think they were gonna look this nice. So what I'm actually probably gonna do is I'm actually gonna, cut off the bad ends here. And I'm actually gonna probably save and freeze some of these because I might want to have like short ribs one night. These look actually really phenomenal. They're very fatty too. The marbling is beautiful. The quality of the meat looks nice too, and it's also not oxidized, funny enough. Makes you think, huh? The marbling on those look fantastic. Yeah, this is only like choice. This is not Wagyu or anything like that. Nothing crazy. Why you always want to go to your local butchers and such. They know how to hook you up. That's what I did for these short ribs. I went to a local butcher and then decided to go into like an Acme because I wanted some good quality meat. So I went up to my local butchers and they're like, okay, it's this much, blah 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 blah, and yeah. Butchers, they hook you up. They know what you are. They know what you think. And they probably know that I'm probably a Vtuber. Who knows? They know things that you wouldn't think they would know. Alright, put that in my refrigerator for now. I'll get to that later. Just got first things into a mix my dishwasher too right now, so give me a moment. Gotta try and keep things clean-ish. Kinda clean, you know? So just filling in the blank space, just talk a little bit. You know something I kind of realized today? This might be the last stream of this year, which is kind of fun, which is really nice to know too, knowing that my last stream of the year is going to be a baking stream. I like that. I like ending off my year with baking, and ending off my year on streaming baking, even a lot more fun. Not doing some sort of little gaming stream or anything. We're baking. We're baking today. The pure vibe of today. Anyways, now I get to get out my fun things, the things that you might have been looking for. Not that book, not that box, but this box. Okay, well, I could probably be a bit more careful. But this box, this is where the magic will happen. This is how the magic will happen. Gotta remember how to open it. Okay, I need to make this thing. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you keep the tools in the box? Yes, I do. And I want to go for something really fine here, because usually with hot dogs, if you look at hot dogs, you don't really see any like the fat or anything like that. Hot dogs are very, very much a fine kind of grind. So I actually get to use this, and I haven't opened this at all, so that's exciting. Gotta open it though. Yep. Okay, gotta get my kit now. It's been a while since I actually pulled this thing out. It's been... I can't remember, did I do a stream about baking or something? Making like a hamburger or something? I don't know, but I actually gotta clean this out now. Actually, I did not clean this well. My god, there is some gunk here. And if the cure salt doesn't kill me, whatever is in here will. So I want to make sure I sterilize and clean this before I do any of that stuff. There we go. That looks good. So now I gotta put this together. So assembling it, I don't remember. Okay, well, oh, I need that. I need that thing. I think I need this. And I'm gonna probably need plunger. Right. There we go. Alright, so now I just got to assemble my machine here. Put that in. That has to face away, I think. This has to align with this. Now I'm just gonna put this on. There we go. That should do it. And now I gotta grab my mixer. Just get this up. Plug this in. Think. Oh wait, I gotta. Up. And now I do a test. Okay, cool, it works. We are all set. We're ready to go. We're ready to grind. Okay. So, putting my little funnel on top. You cannot see the... Actually, let me try and actually show you the grinding, because it will be fun. Alrighty. Hopefully you see this. Maybe... I don't know. Yeah, it's too big. You can't see it. It's too tall. Alright, well you'll see the meat drop down, and that's kind of the important part, right? Okay, so usually it is actually better, I will mention this, it is better to actually have this stuff frozen, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, that's that. You got a very fine grind of meat. Ooh, that's good. Very good, very good. But I am also gonna grind that other stuff too, because I want the other grind. Since I already have the grind up, I might as well grind the rest of it, right? So, the sound is not over yet. If you are bothered by the sound, this is your warning. You got 5 seconds until I do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's that. All the meat is grinded. But I'm gonna show you a weird trick that one of my chefs taught me. If I have any parchment paper, because I'm kind of realizing that, yeah, I'm now gonna use parchment paper to clean this out, but I don't think I even have parchment paper anymore. I think I've used all of it. I'm also gonna make sure I throw this into my dishwasher, but yeah, okay, never mind. Still got parchment paper. So the trick is, when you do have if you do have one of these, is that you get parchment paper, you throw it in, and then it kind of cleans it that way. But you turn it on too. It's weird, it's very strange, but it does work. I have seen it work, and I've done it plenty of times. But headphone users, you are free to roam wild once more. We are done with this. So no more loud noise. You're all safe. You have nothing to worry about. The mixer is also going away, so do not fret, do not worry. It is gone. It is going to be gone. Just have to throw this stuff in a dishwasher for now. Now I can finally get rid of this thing. Okay, goodbye, you loud garbage. I'm not sure about you, but I'm already missing my old red one. I miss it. The red boy. I miss my old red mixer. Okie doke. But, well, all that's said and done, but now we gotta actually start flavoring it. Huh? This grind meat I will use for some chili. I might even save some for burgers. That'll be very nice. So, I'll put that away. Now we need to get back to our first bit of mince. So, this is where I gotta be very careful, because the first thing I'm going to add, just to get it out of the way, is the cure salt. So, unfortunately though, I have to measure this to a very, very precise degree. I have to you usually are supposed to put in 1.5 grams. 1.5 grams with 1,000. That's how precise you gotta be with this. And that's how little you need. So I'm gonna get a spoon here and try and measure out the normal 1.5. So with this little spoonful, that is 4 grams. That is way too much. That's 2, so I need half of it. So I'm gonna... One gram. That. And there we go. That is 0.75. Alright, all the dangerous stuff is done. We don't have to worry about the pink cure salt anymore. Yay! This dangerous thing that I don't know why we can't use something else. Well, probably because nothing like this else exists in nature, but well, either way, bye-bye cure salt. Don't need to worry about you. That's the end of that anxiety. Okay, so now I'm gonna use... Throw this up there, and now I need spices. Actually, I'm still going to use my spoon for measurement. These are all very small spices. So I need paprika, Do I have paprika? How about I have smoked paprika? That'll be a lot better. Paprika. Paprikash. I gotta organize this one day. Not sit down, but like stand up and organize, because this is all just I only have paprika. Oh well, that works. So, I need around 5 grams of paprika, which would be not that much. I mean, this is actually going to be kind of a lot. I should use not this. Smallest measuring vessel I do have access to is actually just a lid, so we'll use a lid. 5 grams. There we go. 5 grams of paprika. It says white pepper, but I don't have white pepper, so I'm just black pepper. And a half, so I'm just gonna go for 2. Go under. Okay. Going to pick it up. That's fun. All right. 2. There we go. 2 grams. I'm gonna use some special salt here. I have special salt. This is not pure salt. This is just really good salt. I need only around 12 grams of this, but this is good salt. This is crack. This is so good. Because the thing about this salt is that it's smoked. It's a smoked coarse salt. And I'm gonna put this in because, you know, I live in an apartment, so I can't exactly smoke things because, well, I don't feel like smoking up in an entire apartment complex for that, especially when I'm in a basement. It just goes up. So I have to make do with smoke in a different way. And I have smoked salt. There you go. I need garlic powder now. Garlic powder. Grams. There you go. 2 grams. And onion powder. Do I have onion powder? I do not. So you know what we're gonna do to substitute more garlic? Actually, I need 5 grams. Gotta do these precise measurements. I need to get like a gram scale. Something that like all the potheads use, you know? Milligrams, all that sort of stuff. I do not have that. Anyways. So, okay, so the paprika's in, the salt's in, garlic's in, the other garlic onion powder is in, pepper, the cure salt. Alright. You live in the basement. It's not really a basement, it's just like the basement level of the entire complex. Okay, anyways, now, here's the funny thing. I think that you would want to mix a hot dog by hand or something like that, but remember what I said about smooth textures? Stuff like that, right? When I was talking about smooth textures and wanting to make sure it's as smooth as possible, the best way to do it is in a food processor. So it gets it nice and fine and really tight. So it's very important that I do it this way. So I'm gonna put in, I'm still gonna season this though, so I'm going to just casually up a bit and then throw all the spice mix. Try to make sure I get all the spices and flavors off this lid and right into the mix. Very important. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw this stuff in the food processor. It was in the recipes that said that you should use ice. Because now we're gonna make this from a force meat, which is what you would usually use for sausages, into something called a farce. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know what the difference is, but headphone warning. Sorry, I forgot. Headphone warning. 3, 2, 1. You have been warned. Alright. And there we go. Now we got a very nice and tight force meat. This would usually not really be good for sausage making because it becomes really, well, tight. But for hot dogs, it's kind of the thing, you know? They're nice and tight and like, snap. All that sort of stuff. I just gotta do the rest of it. Alright, headphone warning again. You got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Warn. Okay, that's that. We have our meat. We have our hot dog meat. Just gonna throw it all into a bowl now. And try and scrape as much of this out with my hands as I can. There we go. I'm gonna make sure I really mix this together with my hands really quickly. I wanna make sure it's all mixed it together. Go. And there we go. That's that. That's our hot dog meat. I'll wash my hands real quick again. Okay, sorry about that. I had to mute my mic really quickly. I was about to make a very disgusting sound, so... Alright. So now we just make hot dogs, right? We just kind of get them into little things like this, and then we just go like, boop, there we go. That's a hot dog, right? No, we don't do that here. We go above and beyond for our stuff, okay? And just like I already said about my butcher, I got my butcher to hook me up, and they got some casings for me. Now the only issue though with these casings is that I think these casings are the wrong casing. We're going to find out though. So. Take off the plastic. Try not to break the steel though that comes with it, but they should be fine. Fine should be fine. Not sure actually. We'll find out. But yeah, if you don't know anything about sausage casings, Close your ears before I ruin sausages for you for the rest of your life. If you do not know, sausage casings, they are actually intestines. I hope that doesn't ruin sausage for a whole lot of you who may or may not know, but they're intestines. And with each animal has a different size. There's hog, there's calf, then there's like beef and all these other sort of things, all these hoodle and doodles. But I got myself hog casings, where they're kind of in the middle of the road for size. They're kind of the average size of all the things. But I think I got the wrong one. I think I'm supposed to get lamb, but I do not remember. Simply said, I just do not remember. I'm just trying to tangle them off screen right now. I'm not sure. Is this TOS? Who knows? I certainly don't. If I did, I probably would or would not be doing this. So, no. Vtuber mangles intestines on stream. Wow. Imagine that. That's a headline right there. I think I only need one rope, so I don't really rope. Weird to call intestines that, but that's what they are. One rope, so I only need probably one, so I'm just gonna pack the rest up. Try to close it though. I don't want to get closed right now. There we go, that should be good. Hopefully. Hello? Doesn't want to close. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Sorry about that, I just have to clean around my area. I thought my sink was clogged for a moment there, but we're good, we're good. Alright. So the thing said something about like, oh yeah, make sure you soak your sausage things like 30 minutes or so before you do the thing, because I guess they're gonna be really, really salty. Once more, I'm gonna just say I'm impatient. And I'm gonna also say that I don't think I care enough if they're salty or not. Especially since they're for personal use. It's really, I really do not mind. But if you are somehow following this recipe that I'm doing, don't listen to me. Stop that. The recipe on the what is it? The recipe that I'm using, you follow that recipe. I'm just lazy. And I also just don't feel like I'm doing things correctly today, I guess. So, ignore me. Anyways, that aside, we are now moving on to a fun part. The actual sausage making. So I have this lovely thing right here. This is my sausage stuffer. This is what I use to stuff the sausages. So, I got my casings, they're soaking right now. And now I just have to make sure I put this one. I haven't used this in quite some time, so I gotta figure out how this works again. I think I just do the thing and then pop this off. Okay, pop this in. Okay, don't pop it in. I pop this in. Don't pop that in. I pop something in. I pop this in. There we go. Okay. Box instructions. There we go. And now, actually, yeah, I think that's good. For a sausage, for a hot dog, I think that's a good size, right? We'll go for that. And yeah, I'm gonna move the box away for now. And now I just have to realize I have an issue. I do it this way. You're not gonna see the important cranking, but you don't need to see it. Put the handle on wrong too. Gotta take the washer off. The bolt. Go. That on. Screw this boy back on. And alright, that should fit too. Gotta try and clear out this area as best as I can, which fortunately isn't that much. But yeah, we're gonna work with what we can here. I'm also now just gonna do the entirety of today. I really should have been wearing this for the entire time, but I'm now gonna put them on because my conscience is telling me to. I'm gonna put on the actual glove here. I'm gonna put glove. No glove, no love is what they say, right? No love, and you will kill your lover, so make sure you glove up, blah blah blah. Okay. Got my mincemeat here. Gonna just stuff it into the little stuffer. Get it all in there. There we go. Good. We've already wiped down this counter plenty of times today, so we don't really have to worry about all that such. But I am going to, just because it helps with sausage making, but I really quickly just get this countertop wet so it has somewhere to slide off to. And now I'm just gonna slide this boy on. Gotta make sure it's nice and tight. And now I just gotta do a little test. Alright, cool. It is coming out. Nice. My little sausage casings here. Up. Put them on my tube. The weird part now. And I just gotta try to stuff this boy onto the thing here. Feels very strange. I imagine it probably looks no better too. Alright, hold on, wait. I need to like make it better or something. Not sticky. You know, it's too sticky, it's not slidey as it should. Oh yeah, I should do that. Talk about a water sausage, huh? Ah, dripping. Little dot at the arrow boy. Okay, that should be fine. Alright. There's just a little knot in the center here, and I gotta just part, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna even need. Anyways, we have plenty of space now, hopefully, so now I'm gonna just slide this boy on. Oh my god, please slide on. Is this how it's like to use protection? I feel like this might kind of does, no? Oh, I've never used such a thing. Never even been in a scenario where I would need to use a thing. Closest thing is just putting on gloves. I'm not normalized with this kind of behavior. Oh, there's the little stuck thing. Able to want one really long link. Really want to get this. Gotta take my gloves off for this portrait. And this feels like I'm doing surgery now. Especially with the Alright, there we go, that's good. Jeez, okay. Now that not bay. Okay. There we go. That should work. Add air to it. Air bubbles helping a lot, actually. Come on. And then I'm just gonna try and let it rock now. I think we'll be. Oh wait, I can put it on now. All right, hold on. Now I just gotta make sure I tie a knot at the end. Very weird, just tying up a loose end just like this. But I need to. Now we can actually start doing the thing. Oh dear God, it is blowing up on the other side. Okay, it should be. Let's go. Okay, so let it come out. Like that. Wow, isn't that just amazing? It never really looks. It just always just looks, you know. Oh, and that's all the mix I got. And that's like enough for like this, right? Might as well just try and force as much as I can out here. It's a lot of dog going to waste. Oh jeez. I broke the casing. Oh jeez. That should be fine though. It should be. Oh, should be fine. Keyword is should. Should, would, maybe. Not sure. Now I'm just gonna kind of massage this. just because it's so tight, if I were to probably cook it, it probably would turn out very strong. So I just need to massage it a bit, make it a little bit more relaxed. Very stressed right now, so gotta try and make it a little bit more even inside to feed everything else. That should be good. It's also just gonna help me a little bit too. It's gonna make it like a nice size as well of a sausage. Work with that. Or at least for like an I guess I'm just too strong for this world. Oh my god. I'm not trying to rip this pig's intestines right now. I'm trying to just stuff them. Oh my god. But yeah, if I have them too stressed like that, they can burst. So I'm trying to relax it by massaging it. It's very much being case in point too. I just need to massage it a little bit nicer. Not massaging it as nicely as I should. I'm actually gonna make sure this could be one whole sausage, right? One whole hot dog, if I do say so myself. Actually, it's gonna be a really big one. Oh man. I feel like there are also, I'm just gonna go out and say it, I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunity for jokes that I can make here. Like, oh my god, sausage, and, wow, size, wow, wow. Those are like low-hanging fruits of jokes for me. I just don't, I feel like it's too easy to make those jokes, and I just don't personally like those kind of jokes. They're like, come on, really? Like, bottom feeder joke. I mean, humor is subjective, and you know what? Maybe someone might think that's the funniest thing ever. You know what? Content is content. However, not my content. Anyways, I'm making myself one dog here because this one is going to be eaten today. Hopefully. Maybe. Yep, nice and tight. Got one dog. One whole dog! There we go. I'm actually gonna probably put this stuff back on. Since I do have a little bit, since I do actually still have a bit of casing left and a little bit of meat extra from, well, it exploding a bit, I'm gonna try and just salvage, see what I can make with the rest here. I'll work with this thing later, this big snake. But I'm gonna work with the little snake, right here. Here we go. Coming on and off, coming off and on, blah, 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 it's annoying. But these are gonna turn out well, I think. They look pretty good. At this point, once we're done with the sausage making, I think we gotta go back to the bread. Need a bread break. You'd see why I like working with bread a lot more, though. A little bit more easier. This. I'm not saying that this isn't hard or anything like that. This really isn't that bad. Grand scheme of it all. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with this. I did my bit. This is all. This is it. No more. No more. There we go. Yard. Ah, it broke again. As I'm gonna do with the bigger one, now I just have to massage it now. Okay, hopefully I have enough space, not too much, not little. Gonna kind of just press it out right. Yeah, sorry about talking by the way too. I need to focus on so I don't like accidentally like stab myself. I wish I had like a stuff. There's a specific tool that you can use something like this, where you essentially make a little small incision to make sure that you don't have air bubbles. Fortunately, I do not have that pleasure of having that tool. I just have a nice, small but sharp. Work with what I got, you know? Right. 2 more. Now, funny enough, if I actually make sure I got a controlled area, I probably could cure these sausages, but that is out of my territory of comfort, and I'm not gonna do that. I think I could, but I'm not going to. Okay. Now I gotta link these all up together. Making sure that they're just at least average, not average, same-ish size. Be ashamed to make all these hot dogs and then have one that's like slightly bigger, one that's slightly smaller, and then just kind of annoying. There we go. Got some dogs here. I have. Yeah, that's that. Pretty much. Gotta tie this one last end here, and we should to clean up. That tight. There we go. That should be good. So that makes us have 6 dogs. Pretty good, no? Definitely be a lot of dogs to eat. I gotta stop calling them dogs, because it just makes me sound like I'm just trying to eat dogs right now. Sorry, you gotta listen to this noise for a quick second. I'm just trying. Ah, it's loud. Oh, did it stuck now? Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Got the crank off. was a lot of work. Will admit, hot dogs are one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's fun to make by yourself. It's fun to make them by hand. But I will very much agree with the idea of, yeah, going to buy a store-bought hot dog is gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be a lot better. You don't have to go through these, I wouldn't say semantics, but you don't have to go through these activities to get just one normal hot dog. It's a lot of effort, I will say. It's a lot of effort to make one simple little hot dog. But I think the effort makes it fun. And also, I feel like it's also fun to eat food that's really hard to make. Sorry, I'm just kinda trying to just screw it right now. And I don't have a screwdriver, so I gotta use my hands here. Into the box you go until I use you in like 5 years from now. Get in the silly box. There we go. Okay, now I just gotta clean up this entire mess here. So, I'm actually gonna really quickly send you guys on BRB real quick, so I can actually get this stuff set. So, give me a sec, and I will send you guys in BRB. Okay, and we are finally back. I had to do a bit of cleaning. Oh, woe is me, I have to clean a kitchen. Okay. I also now notice on Twitch. Hello there on Twitch. Hi, there are some people there that I know of. Hi there, Pero. Hello. Hello. How was your Minecraft stream the other day? I hope you actually got yourself a house. I hope you succeeded. I hope you able to do your stuff and things. Is my mic on now? It's okay, cool, it is on. So yeah, we got our hot dogs now. They're all ready to go. They're all here. I just gotta notice that there are a few holes, little air holes in them still, so I'm gonna poke them out. I'm a professional here, but I don't like having air in my hot dogs. I'm already a bit of an airhead. I don't need more air in my diet. It. Carrots. Now the only thing that's really bothering me now is the way of how I'm gonna cook these dogs. I gotta stop saying dogs. It just sounds like I'm trying to eat a dog. Oh my god. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Alright, so I'm going to be putting these hot dogs in a container for now so they can rest. Not rest, so they can cure. The longer they cure, the better the flavor is going to be. That's why I added the cure salt. That is the only reason why I added the cure salt. That's what cure salt does. It makes flavor better. So we're gonna let these dogs do their thing. Let those hot dogs do their thing. Not dogs. We don't eat dogs. We don't eat animals like that. Yes, I know. I'm putting it in a takeout container too, so it's really it's kind of weird, huh? But we're gonna let these just in the refrigerator, let them cure for however long they need, and let them go for a week. Next year, we're gonna have some really good hot dogs, okay? But today, this year, I give you one hot dog. The very next day, I hope you won't take it away. But it's time to get on to more business that I'm very accustomed with. Stuff that I'm very good with. Stuff that I know I'm very good with. Bread. So, not gonna try and hide that. Not try to hide the hot dogs anymore. We got the dogs. And we got the bread. Sorry, no dogs here. No dogs. Only bread. So, I'm just gonna mix with my sourdough a little bit. The sourdough is just sourdough, so nothing to worry about that. Easy business with that. Oh, heavy. But it's definitely coming together now. Remember how it was very tacky before? Now it's getting a little bit more smooth and soft now. There we go. So it's getting there. It's getting a lot better. Something that I could never achieve with a machine. So, have that to the side. Have at thee. Now we're gonna get to the milk bread. The milk bread has definitely proofed up. So, like all things that are rising up in this world, you gotta punch it down. Humble it almost. And now I gotta do the same thing with this. Give it a bit of folding. Very nice and warm, supple. Smells very good too. You can tell a bread's gonna be good just when it smells good. That's how you tell a bread's gonna be real good. There we go. So as I have already mentioned, I am going to be making sandwich bread with this, and I'm also going to be making some buns too. Hi, broccoli. Hello. We're making hot dogs today. We're getting to the bun part. So, I don't know how much this actually is, but I know I need at least 1,000 grams for a loaf. So, let's see what we got. 1,200. So I can make a 2,200, bun. That should be good. I'm only gonna make one single bun to make one single hot dog, which, now that I say that out loud, I don't want to do that. I don't care about this moment anymore. I want to make buns. I want to make hot dog rolls. I want to make hot dog rolls. I want to make hot dogs. So, I'm not sure how to make hot dog rolls, but I'm gonna take an assumption here. Hot dog rolls are long little boys, so I'm going to imagine they are going to be long boys. I'm gonna measure them out to be maybe 90 grams each, or 100 each. That might be a little bit more fun. Right? I'm probably gonna make like 3. Actually, let me. Can I make anything happen with this? Will it work? Will anything come from this? Don't think this would. Yeah, I think that might be too. Yeah, I gotta probably go. I don't know. Gonna kind of just do a fold, I guess. Try and make a little roll here. Or I can just actually try and use my brain for once. Hold on. Let me roll it out and actually like give it a good shaping. I'll treat it like if it was like a mini Pullman loaf, you know? Try and make it into a little rectangle. Actually shape it like a professional would. Gotta try to be somewhat perfect, you know? Alright. Oh, wrong way. Nope. And now I'm going to fold them in like this. I'm not sure if this is gonna be big enough or not, which is what I'm kind of worried about. But hopefully it'll turn out. Yeah, I'm still trying to keep track of like Twitch and YouTube right now. Very hard. I don't understand it. It's really weird. I need like 3 iPads if I want to really do that. Well, probably not 3, but like 2. Like 1 for Twitch, 1 for YouTube. But that's also a lot of money I don't want to spend, and also money I don't have. So. Are not going to be big enough. I really am looking at them and it's like, these look nice, but I don't think they're going to be big enough. Try something bigger. Try thinking a little bigger. And I'll see how that looks. If it looks good, then I'll reshape these, but for now I'm going to try and work with what I got. Let's double it up. Let's go for 200 instead of 100. Maybe that will make a proper roll. We are. It's already looking a lot more promising. Yeah, I think that might be better. I think it might be better if we go for 2. The shape is just a lot more preferable. looks more like a hot dog roll. Hot dog? Hot dog? Dog? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with that. So much better. So that means I gotta mix these two together and then roll them out again. They're gonna be so, not overworked, but they're gonna be, this is gonna be a pain to work with now. You know, I really should have done a little bit of research before I did this all. I really am thinking about it. Like, man, this is still gonna taste good. It's gonna be good and all that sort of stuff in between, but I really am thinking, man, how much better would it have been, though, if I did actually did the proper research? I did look up how to, I don't know. I'm a very spontaneous person. I can't plan. Planning is hard. I make like one. Then you know what happens when we finish these hot dogs? We're gonna go to the bread can and we're gonna do something else. That'll be fun. Maybe. Perhaps we'll play some Minecraft. I've been watching a lot of people, a lot of VTubers and streamers alike been playing Minecraft. You know, it's really getting me in the mood to play some Minecraft. Really want to play some. Yep. Under, tuck under, and fold. Tuck under. Yep. Good. And I'm just going to stretch these a bit to just all somewhat even. And there we go. I'm going to press them down a bit so they are all fairly even in this pan, and realize I need a bigger one. Yeah, it might be better if I used a smaller one, maybe. Not sure if this one or the other. Maybe this one will work. Oh yeah, this one will work. Every mood is the right play Minecraft. I agree. Every day is a Minecraft day. That's what we all have to start thinking about. No longer a day of like, oh, let's play like Fortnite, or playing like, oh, let's play Valorant. No, we all have to just get the idea of like Minecraft. Everything is Minecraft. Minecraft is always yes. Oh, I'm also now looking at these dogs. I'm looking at these doughs. They're not even, it's not even hot dogs. They're gonna be kind of big, so I gotta cut them down a bit. It'd be nice to make these rolls actually be fitting of the kind of thing they're gonna hold. Kind of silly to make them and realize, oh, like, oh no, they're too big. Kind of silly, do you think? They're gonna be kind of small in the grand scheme of all, but they're gonna rise and they're gonna get bigger. So for now, that looks good. Artificially cut though. It's very strange. How much is this? That's 175 grams. So I just cut off. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's 170? Shut up! Okay. Okay, thank you. always listening. I forgot that Siri's always listening. You're gonna listen to my war crimes I committed back in Nam. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of dinner rolls. That might be a good thing to do too. There's not enough here to make a nice proper loaf, so see what we got. 800? Actually, you know what? I might take that back. I'm actually probably gonna just roll it out and make this. Wow, Siri didn't deserve that. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry, Siri. Listen, you scared me, Siri. I was trying to talk to a different Siri, not that Siri, but you really did just scare me. You know what? I'm sorry. You just came out of nowhere, and I can only respond with violence. It's the only way I know how to respond. How do you respond with love, interaction, communication? I don't know the normal way. I only know violence. Extreme violence. There we go. Okay, that'll be a lot better at this point. Under. I think this might be better for the loaf pan. Maybe. No, actually, it will double in size. Yeah, this bad boy's gonna double in size, so I think it'll be better in just this big one here. Give it CPR. Right. We're gonna let that thing rest. We're gonna put this thing here to rest too. I don't know where I got this accent from. But I'm also gonna make a real quick divider here. Just so it doesn't, when I do bake it off, it's gonna get a lot more fitting in the size here. So we'll leave it just like that for now, but I still want to give it space so it can at least rest up a bit and expand. I'm gonna even stretch them out a bit too. Give it a bit of leg room. There we go. And now cover them in plastic wrap, and then that's pretty much that for now. We have to get to the most favored phase when it comes to baking. The waiting phase. There we go. Here they are. Our breads pretty much finished, pretty much done, and now we have to just let them rest and double and proof in size. So I hope you're all ready to do my favorite thing too, waiting for something to happen. So there we go. In the meantime, I did plan a little bit of buffer a little bit of a buffer period. So I did plan for this. I'm just gonna really quickly clean my stuff off. Gotta clean off the equipment. Can't work with dirty equipment and dirty tools. Okay, so there is something I do want to make, just because the success of my other thing I have made. It turned out really well, and I do use it sometimes. I made pancakes the other day, and I used it as a syrup, like chong. So I made a blueberry chong, and that turned out very well. So I kind of want to make a lemon chong. I have a lot of extra lemons, and if you don't know about me, I love lemonade. It is my favorite drink of all time. So if I could make a lemon chong, that just seems like it would make sense for me. That, and it would also be good for me because I would be putting some things that have been sitting around for a while to some good use. So yeah. Lemonade is your favorite drink? Yes, lemonade is my favorite drink of all time. I drink Coca-Cola because Coca-Cola is just more readily available. And I guess I should clarify something. I like fresh lemonade. And before someone does say, thinking about it, before someone says, oh, there is no difference if you get store-bought versus fresh. Yes, there is a difference. The difference may not be noticeable at first. But you see, I don't have the reason. I just don't like store-bought. That's all I gotta say. So I got a whole bunch of these lemons. I'm not gonna be able to use them before they go bad and rot. So a good way to use them is making them into chong. So I'm gonna be doing exactly that. I just gotta go find my sugar I have for it, because I have a specific sugar. So I gotta make sure I have even amounts of this sugar to the other thing. So, okay, let's see here. This is around 363. I have about 360 grams of this thick sugar. And now I'm going to see how much lemons. That would be around 3 lemons. Oh wow, what a good utilization of all those lemons. It works, it will work. I could just use like normal sugar, but I have the taper sugar, which is supposed to be using. So we're gonna work with that. But I'm gonna just cut these lemons up first, and then maybe once I cut them up, maybe it'll make a difference. Nope. Maybe some juice will squeeze out, and then I have to use. I can use less lemons. Very happy about the pith though. The pith isn't really that thick, which is also kind of part of the reason why I want to make sure I am very careful with this. Not very careful, which is why I kind of want to make a chong with this. Because I imagine a lemonade with like a nice bit of bitterness, with a bit of sweetness, with a bit of acidity would be a lovely, lovely syrup for lemon. So, hey, maybe this will make a difference. Maybe this will be the best lemonade I'll ever have. So I'm gonna just throw them all into one little thing. Hey, I might even go a little bit more, so I don't know. Or I might actually bulk it out with a bit of sugar, more like table sugar, granulated sugar, so. looks of it, I'm going to need a lot, at least. I'm gonna need a lot. More. Alright, so that is around 780. I don't think I even have that much sugar. Normal sugar, too. Well, we're about to find out, though. So, 780. So that's 364. 780 all day. Oh, I got enough. Perfect. Alright. Well, that's that. Now I need to know it. Now I need to go buy some more sugar. Is that salt or sugar? That is salt. I gotta buy some more sugar now. Yeah, it's a lot of sugar. That's how you usually make chong. Chong is equal parts to the fruit. It's 1 to 1. It's equal parts sugar to the fruit that you're going to be using of choice. So I'm using lemons here, and in reality, it's a lot of lemons. So gotta macerate them real quick. Well, not macerate them, but mix them up real quick before I get them into a bag. And speaking of the bag, I need to actually get the bag first. Chong is basically a syrup. Yes, it is a fruit syrup that is fermented at room temp. But supposedly it's healthier. Yes. I'm not sure about that. I think the jury's still out on that, I believe. But hey, I don't know. I'm not a nutritionalist. All I know is that it looks good and it looks tasty. I am going to now get a bag to get it ready. What should we name this? What should we name this? Because we're gonna name it like how we named the blueberry one Chung Li. I'm gonna name this after a Vtuber, I think. I'm just gonna name it after a Vtuber that I find very funny. A Vtuber I just was watching the other day because, wow, they are actually really, really funny. Pero. I think that just makes sense, yeah? They have nothing to do with lemons. Nothing to do with lemons at all. They are a silly little doggo. But I'm going to still do it. Name them after a lemon. Okay, now I just gotta put this all into the bag. It's gonna actually be very nice though, because I'm thinking about it and the texture, like, when it's all said and done, when this is all gonna be done, I imagine it's gonna be a lot like how marmalade, which is kind of exciting. A lemon marmalade lemonade sounds very good. So see how this turns out. Make sure I get every single morsel in here, every granule. Alright. Nope. Have to clean out the bowl. Now, time to vacuum seal it. There we go. That's that. Gotta let it seal, and that should be the end of that. We will come back to this in a week. When it's done. Quite some time though. Oh. Alright, we're good. There we go. That is the Chong. Lemon Chong in the making. A legend in the making. Okay, what shall we name this? We are gonna name this Pero. Today is 12th is the gotta let this come out 1/6 next year. Excited. Love lemonade, so this is gonna be turning out very, very good. Great. The vacuum's gonna spread out a bit more, so it has a more easier time to defuse sugar. Because what we're really waiting for is all the sugar to dissolve. Once the sugar is dissolved, then I can strain it and then bottle it and then give it away. Right. There we go. That's that. And we let that do its thing, let that ferment. I gotta move it every so often. And there we go. Chong is done. Alright, so I believe at this point, well, there isn't really much to do other than just kind of wait around and wait for the bread to be finished, because the bread still has time to rise. It is not done. But I do want to make myself lunch. So I want to make myself some food. And I was thinking about something, and I think I'm gonna make it. I also get to show off the fun thing I recently bought. We are making, gonna make like some breakfast sort of taco sort of thing. Because I have a tortilla press. One of the best things I've ever bought in my life. I'm so happy I bought this thing. It is so good. So incredibly good. Most because the kind of tortillas I can make with this, the corn tortillas are so good that I'm very happy I got this. And they're so easy to make too. Like incredibly easy. And I'm gonna make a very simple filling too. So, yeah. Yeah, you thought that we were gonna be just making hot dogs today? You're wrong. I mean, actually, would you consider a tortilla filled with stuff a hot dog? Or would you consider a hot dog a taco? You know? This is a question that we need to ask right now. Is a hot dog a taco? Is a taco a hot dog? Is there a difference between the two? And if so, what is it? And don't say the obvious, don't say cuisine, because that's just easy. That doesn't provoke much thinking, okay? It's a sandwich. I can get by that. I can get by that. It's a sandwich. It's an open-faced sandwich. I can get by that. But yeah, I'm gonna show how really incredibly easy it is to make a corn tortilla, or a way I found, or the way I've made them. This might be completely unauthentic. This might make some people who make these all the time very upset. But this is the way of how I found to make them. It's honestly I don't know, it's a fun way to do it for me. Get even parts flour. Well, not flour, corn flour. Not just any your ordinary corn flour, it's masaka, so. And I'm gonna get a part amount of water. Mix that together. Oh, my dumbass just added too much. No. Okay. Okay. Taking a step back. Add a bit more. A bit more flour. I guess it's more 2 to 1, I guess. To be fair, I also didn't boil the water this time, which is because I'm like, I just don't feel like it. But yeah, all I'm gonna have to do now is kind of mix this into a soft, cohesive dough. Like, this is like an incredibly easy. I'm also gonna add a more. I like to think of this as like how it is to make a pasta dough. But unlike pasta dough, it's a lot. Using that press as a tortilla, press when you don't have one is tortilla. I don't know what you're saying, because YouTube has decided to add funny little things to block and perceive my vision. I'm very upset. Why you like the way that you are. I'm looking for a specific consistency though. It's supposed to be soft, but still comes together. And it's coming together, but it's still a little tough. But now it's softening up. So hey. There you go. I think I understand why you want to use boiling water though. I kind of see that. Anyways, there we go. That's the dough. That didn't really take that much effort. Just a bit of mixing of the flour, mixing of the water, and that's that. Okay, so I already have a cast iron on the stove here. It's been preheating. So now, open this up. Get some plastic wrap, because it will stick to the press if I don't do this. Get 2 bits of plastic wrap actually. It was long enough. man. Okay, now here's the fun. Get my ball, roll it into a ball, press it in the center slightly. There you go. Just minus this part because it decided to stick onto this side here because it wasn't flat all the way. That's pretty much a tortilla. Hold on, let me redo that. You didn't see that. Let me try it again. Part 2. There we go. That's a tortilla. Now, just put it off. There we are. There we go. Just throwing it straight onto the hot iron. As that one's cooking, I'm gonna start doing the others. Down. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep making tortillas till I run out of dough. Debatably one of the easiest things I have ever made. Great. Except when it isn't. Why is not wanting to cooperate today? Well, I can just kind of roll it all back together and then press it again. Bro, use some oil or something non-stick. What do you mean? I don't need any oil. Look. Comes just right off. Perfect corn tortilla, just like that. Done. I don't need oil. Oil is not a requirement. You do not need oil. I'm talking about the press. No, I don't really want to. And plus, if you're asking me to go get a non-stick, then it's like, no. That's lazy. I'm fine with using the plastic wrap. It doesn't really make it harder. I mean, if anything, I should flour it with flour so it doesn't stick, but I just don't feel like it. Yeah, I didn't actually. Okay, I was only trying to make like 1 or 3 of them. Now I'm trying to make 6, but it looks like I'm going to accidentally make 6 tortillas. Are on the tortilla. I don't know what you mean by this actually. I don't know what you're trying. Like, what do you want non-stick? Like the pan, the press? Well, you said non-stick on the press, but the press isn't cooking them, it's pressing them. So I don't know what you mean by this. Anyways, that's 2 nice tortillas right now. I'm gonna just now leave them to the side and get a towel. Just let them just steam together. Just gotta finish these rests. Finish these whole lads. Now I'm thinking about filling, and I think I might go for something simple here. I think it might be wise to use some of the ground beef we did today. Maybe a little bit of lettuce, tomato. Love the bread. Hi. Hello there, Ambrose. Hi there. Yeah, we're supposed to be making hot dogs today. Oh, wow. Isn't this just a wacky looking hot dog right now? Wow. We have the hot dogs already made. We're just waiting for the bread to get rested now. And, well, it's getting there, though. It's getting there. It's off camera. I'll bring it on camera. It just needs a bit more time. Hot dogs, yeah. We made our own hot dogs. See? Got one little boy right here we're gonna cook off. That's gonna be later. For now, I wanted to make myself a very simple lunch. Quote unquote simple lunch. But yeah. Yeah, I think I might just do like taco seasoning, which is like cumin, coriander, those sort of spices, and then I'm gonna probably put in like maybe a bit of red onion, raw red onion, maybe a bit of tomato, maybe not. Cilantro, definitely we're gonna put cilantro in it too. And I think that'll be good. That'll be a good, and maybe some eggs. Yeah, maybe like scramble some eggs real quick. Ooh, that'd be good. All we're missing is like some sour cream, but they have sour cream, and fortunately, sour cream is one of those things that takes a little bit longer than 5 minutes to make. It is quite a tedious and long thing to make. Essentially, what I'm saying is that we make some sort of like brunch breakfast taco. Breakfast tacos, yeah, pretty much, pretty much. I have to go to work later, man. Alright, see you around, Alucard. Have fun at work. I want to try and look into like how you make flour tortillas though, because I imagine flour tortillas are gonna either be easier or harder. I'm not sure. I think the beauty of a corn tortilla though is that there's no real gluten that's being developed, so it's easy just to press it and it doesn't really bounce back, which is nice about a corn tortilla. But a flour tortilla, flour tortillas have flour has gluten, it'll bounce back a bit, so I actually am gonna have to look into how to make a flour tortilla, but unfortunately right now I do not feel like making a flour tortilla. Corn tortillas are just fine. Blendiferous. Yep. Last one in the pan. And now I'm just gonna actually get some other stuff to work with. Got my old pan here. I move this cast iron to the back here. I'm gonna make some breakfast tacos real quick. I think it'll be fairly easy. It won't be too hard to make them. So, using some of that fresh mince that we used today, I'm gonna take a little bit of it, put it in the pan. It's already pretty fatty and marbled, so I don't really have to worry about like oh, I need to put butter in it or anything like that. It's already nice and fatty and marbled, and there should be enough stuff to where it should just be able just to melt in together. Put a little bit of nice bits of that. Meantime, I'm gonna get an onion. Okay, I want got this dry seasoning that's been just having in the background of my inside the back of my spice drawer. I might as well use it. Seems like a very appropriate time. Convenient at its finest. You're good. All right. Now, this has to go away. You can already see a lot of fat being rendered out by the beef. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing actually, and start cutting myself some things. Oh boy. I just want an onion. A little bit of onion. I also just kind of realized something. My phone is about to die, so I have to just had to go walk back to go get my phone charger because I realized the stream is going a lot longer than I thought it was going to initially be. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, a bad thing, but hey, what is now happening? Very much close to getting there. Now I'm gonna get myself some egg. Oh. That should be good. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I decided to be so quiet there for a moment, but I think I don't want to end stream because we still have bread to bake. But I'm getting to a point where I'm getting a little bit tired here, friends. I'm not really talking about physically tired. I don't know, I don't really have a lot of mental endurance recently. But yeah, just like that, I just made a taco. So, just like that, we have all the things for a taco. Well, wait. I just want to slice it real quick. A real quick chop. And there we go. One of my tortillas here. Gonna actually just help myself with this, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the egg on. This. Electro. There we go. What did that take? Like half an hour to make, yeah? Myself a nice little taco now. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that's a taco, alright. Alright. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna actually do another BRB screen because I just want to go sit down and eat for a moment. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here just like that because I have a plan. Right, missing you guys on BRB, but you'll have the bread can with you. That sound good? Better be. What's gonna happen? Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm BRB. But eat food. Be right back.
Alright. So, I was thinking about it, and I think I have to do something I didn't want to do, but it is just gonna have to happen the way that it is. I am just unfortunately just a little too tired. I'm a bit too mentally exhausted right now. I don't think I can continue on to today. So unfortunately, I am going to have to end up stream for today. However, next week, by time everything is all said and done, like the hot dogs will be done curing, so I'm actually gonna let that other hot dog cure with its friends. I'm going to do better with the buns. This is gonna be an experiment. I'm gonna see how they turn out today, and if they turn out good today, I'll do it next week, and we'll do that. But this is only part 1, you could say. Today is only part 1 for something a lot bigger. So, yeah, that is what is going to happen. That is what is going to happen today. I am sorry, I need to just go sit down and actually enjoy my food instead of trying to scarf it all down in one sitting, you know? I need to enjoy my food, you know? And I also want to just go relax for a moment. And my phone battery is about to die. So, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. But I do feel the need to say at least my apologies that I am not going to be able to show you the baking. I will post the pictures on Twitter. I will post a lot of things on Twitter when everything is said and done. But thank you all for tuning in today, though. Thank you, Broccoli. Thank you, Broccoli, for tuning in. Thank you to anyone on Twitch. Thank you for everyone on YouTube for tuning in. I'm sorry I have to end it up like this. And, you know, I really have to probably look into trying to see if I can get Twitch and YouTube chat together, because it's really hard to switch between the two. So I will try and figure that out later. So thank you for tuning in nonetheless. I'm gonna go enjoy my food. Oh my god, my voice. Yeah, that's weird. I'm going to go enjoy the food. I will posting the stuff later, and I'm gonna head out. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm sorry I wasn't able to provide for everything, but tune in next week to when we will actually do all the baking and the cooking and all that cool fun stuff. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you all around. Sorry I have to end it up like this, but I gotta do what's best for me. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you around. See you later. Otsukichi and ciao. Bye bye. Yeah.